onto the driving section. Best part about this car is, plain and simple, how it drives. It's pretty to look at, clean, absolutely reflective, and I adore that and I enjoy that. But the most important thing is, plain and simple, how it drives, how it sounds, how it moves, how it acts. That's what matters. E-brake up for a moment. E-brake does work. Car has, let's make sure this is, you can see this. The car has 79,225 miles. Oil pressure is good. Jumps up to 60 real quick. This is a 94, so it's the last year of the real oil pressure gauge. And if you notice, here, I should probably pop this too so you can hear. Because I forgot to do another section so you can hear the engine. No lifter tick. They all have them. All these Miatas have it. Not this one. Sounds beautiful. I'm gonna do this wrong, but oh. I have never did that before till now. So yeah. Is this latched? Yeah, seems latched. So I mean, just no smoke out the exhaust. Runs good, this car. It's an absolute joy to drive. Oh, man, I enjoy it. A little bit more. This is good. For wind noise reasons, I should have the top up as it is, but maybe along the drive I'll decide otherwise and put the top down. More than likely that will occur. Should have all my belongings. I think I do. Good thing to check, you know? Pulls very nicely. Deal with this car, it has no AC, no power steering, which to some may be a bad thing, but to the enthusiast, the individual that enjoys just in driving engagement, crank windows, less electronic stuff to worry about, the power to the wheels this car has is, quite frankly, I believe of this generation, the most it can have, because it has none of those accessories robbing horsepower to the wheels. This car pulls extremely well, extremely well. In the quarter, I would estimate it would run, I don't know, high 15, 87 miles an hour, just a guess. Could be wrong, I never did it, but I can see this being a 15-second car. Accelerates very nicely. Shifts very smooth. The shifting feel is really good. People say these cars shift really good. This was the first Miata I've had, and yeah, out of 60 or so cars I've driven, it shifts really nice. It shifts good. The rumors are true. Maybe this one, because it's kept well, happens to shift better. I don't know. I just think it shifts very well. Well, that's a stupid question, because I've driven a few of these other cars after I got this. A 90, a 92. The 90 had 50,000 miles. It sat for a whole bunch while. It didn't shift very good. It's not fair to the car. It was a car that sat for a while, low miles, but it wasn't driven, so it just wasn't good. Other car, it's hard to count because I had a katana shifter, so that's not anywhere near this. Closest my buddy's 90 Miata. Kept that car up good. Stock shifter and everything. It feels pretty good. But out of all the cars, Miatas I've driven, none of the cars in general, this is just a dream to drive. This shifting feels like a bolt action rifle. I get it probably sounds like I'm like maybe overinflating my car, like how no, it just generally, objectively speaking, drives really well. And whoever does get this, you're not going to be disappointed. You won't. I'm just plain not lying. I'm being honest and truthful. This car drives just, everything is so tight and so smooth. Pedal placement's great for, you know, heel toe, rev matching, that sort of deal. It is an absolute dream. Oh, and it rides very good too. Absolutely rides really sputterly. My buddy has Cody Sports on his 90 Miata. Does not ride as good as this. He gets in this car and says it drives like a modern car. So whoever gets this again, you can come back to me and ask me, was I being truthful? Because I think it does drive like a modern car. It's so smooth, so responsive. I mean, as is an absolute joy to do. There'll be a part of this video where I won't talk, don't worry. Maybe I'll have like sections of what areas show what kind of deals. You can skip through, skip all the rambling of my, oh, look at that. Interesting. That's Lexus. I think that's what it was. Signals, everything works. Absolute joy. This is a car. See, here's the thing. I had a really fast car before I got this, right? And one of the concerns about having a fast car, and if you street drive it, it is, well, so maybe a time, you know, may not a matter of if, but when there's a time where an officer will see you doing whatever, and, you know, if you have a fast car, it doesn't help. The joy about these Miatas truly is this. On the test drive of this car, you know, I got on it, you know, I got to feel what the car is, I got to know what everything's about. And I said to the gentleman, or I thought to myself as I was riding with the gentleman, I said, I'm like, oh, how fast am I going? You know, because this car's it's so raw, it's so engaging that it feels like you're going faster than you actually are. And the speed limit was 55, and I was only going like 65, 60. And it felt like I was going way quicker than that. This car is a joy at speed limit speeds. And that's the beauty of these cars. You don't have to go to jail to have fun in these cars. Just in a speed like this, the connectiveness of the steering, the shifting feel, just to be able to, oh, that was just on me, not this car, but just so connective. Gosh, I just enjoy driving this machine. Absolute dream. That's what this is, for sure. course. How could anyone not? If it's so good, why are you selling it? Well, like I said, it's a clean car. I'm not going to get this car dirty. I'm going to keep the cleanness, but I'm more into cars that drive good like this, but maybe a little bit more beat up on the outside, so I'm not afraid of like imperfections kind of deal. I don't think you should be afraid of these kind of things. It's just who I am. It's just you see a little spot somewhere from you, a little 10-minute down the drive, it's like, oh dang, I rushed the whole car. Oh, just purrs. Nice little rasp out the exhaust. It's all stock exhaust and it just sounds really nice. It's a joy, that's for sure. In some scenarios, this car will chirp second. Take that what you will. Car's warmed up, you maintain your oil, your fluids, your make sure it's running right. It's okay to get on every once in a while. For video's sake, I think people like a little bit more getting on it, so they can hear the engine for a car they can't see in person, as it's an auction after all. Starting to fog up. This is a left lane, so it may not look like it on video, but originally it wasn't. They added it. You could see it, the white. Just a little PSA is all. We're not doing anything illegal here. I'm not afraid to drive this car. When you get this car, it needs nothing. You get in this car, you can go on a curvy road, you can take it to track, enjoy it. Brakes, pedal plate, it's so commutative. I absolutely adore driving this car. It really truly drives really well. I'm not just saying this because I'm selling a car. I know how car salesman people could be. No, I'm just being objectively true. It drives so good. You can see my face right now. Oh, wow. Just listen to that. Listen to that sing. Just... wow. Do a little loop here. I'm not afraid to show anything about this car because it is plain solid. It's absolutely so balanced. It's so easy to control. It is just an absolute joy to drive. And I'm gonna keep saying it. I can't help it. It drives good. Wow. What a joy. whoever gets this, please message me. Like, I want to know your reaction about this car. You maybe driven a few of these cars, and I want to know what you rank it to other Miatas you've driven, or maybe it's your first one. In just general, it is just an absolute dream. They made a good car, people. What can I say? Wow. Momentarily, we'll pull on the side of the road. Maybe this gentleman will have to pass, and we'll put the top down so you can. I don't know how wind noise and things like that's going to be, but I guess we'll find out. I'll show you like the procedure I do to put the top down. You can put it inside, outside. I prefer outside for reasons I'll show momentarily. there you have there you have it. That was a POV drive on my 1994 Mazda Miata. Going to be an auction on Cars and Bits. Might get a few photos when I turn this camera off because it looks really pretty right here. Really pretty. So. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, adios. Whoever gets this, you're getting a good car. Oh, now to the fun part. Let's make this nice and cool. The driving section. Probably the best part about this car. It's clean, it's gorgeous to look at, but none of that would even matter if it didn't drive well. So. Oh boy. Okay. First, I'm gonna make sure my camera angle is at a good angle, because it would be problematic if it wasn't. So click out of there. Let's see. Let's speed this section up maybe. We'll see, I guess. I think this is good. A little bit more. Yeah, sure. Sure, we'll do this angle. Oh wow, surprise, it's a car charger. Plug this in, because it needs to be. Yeah, maybe making this more dramatic than I need to be. Oh, someone's calling me.